Hello students. So all of you are doing good, I hope, right? So today is our third class on arithmetic and geometric progression. So in the first class and second class, so we have covered already the basic idea, the concept of arithmetic progression and geometric progression, that is in my first video. And in the second class, the second video, it was how to find out nth term in any arithmetic progression or geometric progression. So I am covering in every video both arithmetic and geometric progression parallelly, so it will be easier for you to compare, right? So today what we are going to cover, we are going to cover how to find out the sum of n terms in arithmetic and geometric progression series. Why I am saying series, I will explain you. So how to find out the sum and how to derive the respective formula and then examples and few of the problem sum using this summation formula, right? So first we will cover sum of n terms in AP series. So now, as of now, we are talking about arithmetic progression and geometric progression. But when I am talking about sum of n terms in AP series or sum of n terms in GP series, why the series is coming into picture? Series is coming into picture when you can express any pattern in the form of addition or subtraction. Then that pattern is called series. Let's say 2, 4, 6. This is arithmetic progression where the difference between two consecutive terms is equal. That is the common difference is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. So this is AP, arithmetic progression. But when I say like this, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus and ongoing. So still it is AP, but it's AP series because I am expressing in the form of addition. So you can, if you express any pattern, not only for AP and GP, any pattern in the form of any polynomial form, that is in the form of addition or subtraction, that is called series, right? So now, if I ask you to find out the summation of first three terms in this particular AP, you can easily find out. You can see this is an AP series. Now the difference, common difference is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4, 2. So obviously the summation S3, S for summation, summation of three terms is 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals to 12. Now if I say in this arithmetic progression AP series, you find out the first summation of first 25 terms. Then how will you do it? You need to find out each term and then you need to do the summation manually. You cannot. But there is a formula. First I will tell you the formula. There is a formula Sn for n number of terms. The summation of an AP series is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. N by 2 equals to 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula to find out the n terms in a AP series. Now, if I say, let's say first three terms it is 12. So what is a value? The first term a equals to here 2. What is the d value? D, the difference or common difference. CD is, or D equals to CD equals to, let's say 4 minus 2 equals to 6 minus 4 equals to, that is actually 2. You don't need to write down like this. That common difference between any two terms, consecutive two terms, you take the difference from the, right? So what you need to do, you need to find out the first term and then you need to find out the common difference. Then you just put the value here. So S3 equals to n by 2, first three terms. So 3 by 2 into 2 into a is 2 plus 3 minus 1, n minus 1 into d, 2. So what is this value? This value is 3 by 2 into 4 plus 3 minus 1 2, 2 into 2 4. So 3 by 2 into 8, that means 3 into 4 equals to 12. So this is what the value. So this is also 12 you got from the formula, and here manually you got it 12. So that means this is the formula you need to use to find out the summation of n number of terms in AP series. Sn equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where n is number of terms, a is the first term of that series, AP series, d is the common difference of that AP series, and n is, so n is for how many number of terms you are asked to find out the summation, and a suffix n means summation of n number of terms. Here it is summation for 3 terms, so is 3, right? So this is the summation formula you need to utilize, right? Now what you can do, also you can say, if Sn equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, in another way how we can represent Sn equals to n by 2 into a plus 2a, I am just segregating a plus n minus 1 into d. Therefore, n by 2 into a plus this term, a plus n minus 1 into d. You know, this is the last term or the nth term, right? Already I have explained in my second video how to find out the nth term of an arithmetic progression, right? So, if L is the last term, then a plus L. So, n by 2 into a plus L. This is another way of representation for AP series, right? So, either Sn equals to n by 2 into a plus L, or Sn equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where the last term is given straight away along with your first term and the number of terms. In that case, straight away you utilize this formula. Now I will show you how to derive this formula, right? So for an AP series, summation of n terms, Sn equals to, first term is a, second term is a plus d, d is the common difference, third term is a plus 2d, and so on, plus, let's say the last term is L. So, A is the A, L, N, D. A is the first term, L is the last term or nth term, last term or nth term. N equals to number of terms, and D is the common difference, CD, right? So, now if the last term is L, in that case the predecessor to the last term, that is L plus D, L minus D, last term is L, so the predecessor is L minus D, then it will be predecessor of L minus D is L minus 2D, right? And so on. So, here A plus D plus A plus 2D plus ongoing, and then from last term it is L, last but one it is L minus D, and previous term is L minus 2D, right? Now I am reversing, so it is the reversing order, reverse order. I am writing it in the reverse order. Sn equals to, first will be L, I am writing in the reverse order. Now the first term is L, second term is L minus D, third term is L minus 2D, plus dot 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 plus, then you are reversing it, so it will be a plus 2d, then plus a minus d plus the first term. So now if you consider this one, the first term is a, it is going to be the last term when I am reversing the order, and the last term is becoming the first term because of this reversing, right? Now I will sum up these two. So if you say this is equation 1, this is equation 2, then 1 plus 2. If I write down like this, it will be Sn plus Sn, 2Sn, right? And then I am taking this one, a plus L, just the respective term you are summing up. This is another summing up. This is second term versus second term. So basically what you are doing, after reversing, first term in general a, and reversing order it is L first term, so a plus L, right? Here also a plus d plus L minus d. So everywhere you are just doing the addition. Here also you are doing the addition, right? Here also you are doing. So I am taking the pair. Of numbers you are adding in two equations. So what are those? A plus L, first one. Second one, d cancel, so a plus L. Third one also 2d cancel, a plus L, and so on. So basically first term a plus L, second term a plus L, third term a plus N, and last term also a plus L, going on, a plus L. So last term is the nth term. So how many number of a plus L? Starting from first one to nth term, it is n number of a plus L, n into a plus L, right? So 2Sn equals to n into a plus L. Now Sn equals to n by 2 into a plus L. If you express it in the form of last term, so this is how you will represent. And another way of representation is how you can do, not this one, equal to n by 2 into a plus L means the last term, that is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. That means n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is how the formula can be represented in two different ways. One is Sn equals to summation is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. Another one is n by 2 into a plus n. Got it? Now the same thing we will do for GP series. How to find out the summation of n terms in a GP series. So for GP series, what will be, how we can write down Sn, summation of n number of terms. First term is a, second term is ar, r is the common ratio, third term is ar square, and going on, last term is a into r to the power n minus 1, because it is the nth term. Already I have covered how to do this in my second video. So what I will suggest you, before going in, you please go through the videos for what the link is given in the description section for this particular video. You first go through the first two videos if you have any issue on the understanding part what shouldn't be, but I will suggest you go to those two videos also. So nth term of a GP series is a into r to the power n minus 1, where a is the first term of the series, r is the common ratio, n is the number of terms, right? Now if I multiply this with r, right? So what will be the value? It is r into Sn into R equals to, first term will be AR, second term will be AR square, third term will be AR cube, because you are multiplying with R, the common ratio. So first term will be AR. So it is increasing. Initially it was A, but then it will be AR. So last term will be definitely AR to the power n minus 1 into R. That means AR to the power n. So Sn into R equals to AR plus AR square plus AR cube and so on. The last term will be AR to the power n minus 1 into R. That means AR to the power n. Okay. So this is equation number 1. And after multiplying with a R, 1 into R, right? This is what your second equation is coming. This is the second equation. Right. Now Sn, the first equation, and Sn into R, this is the second equation. Now there could be 3 different scenarios. Right. In any GP series, the common ratio, it could be positive, it could be negative. Let's say there is a series 2, 4, 8, 16. This is a GP series where the common ratio is 2, 4 by 2 is 2, 8 by 4 is 2, 16 by 8 is 2. But also it could be like this, 2, minus 4, 8, minus 16. So minus 4 by 2, common ratio is minus 2. 8 by minus 4, common ratio is minus 2. Minus 16 by 8, common ratio is minus 2. So it could be positive, it could be negative. So therefore, what we need to do, when we are R value, mod R, when the mod R, that means I am taking only the value, numeral, not the sign. So even though R is negative, if R less than 0, it could be R less than 0, or R could be greater than 0, or R equals to 1, right? But R not equals to 0, right? But R not equals to 0. So R less than 0 or R greater than 0, it could be, right? So therefore we will take only mod R. Mod R means always we are taking the value of R, right? If mod R, there could be different scenarios. Mod R, it could be greater than 1, or mod R, it could be less than 1. When mod R greater than 1, then we will do 2 minus 1. That is 2 minus 1. Because this one will be greater than 1. Equation 2 is greater than equation 1. Mod R is greater than 1. So in that case, what will be the equation? It is, if 2 minus 1, that is mod R greater than 1. In that case, Sn into R minus 1 equals to so how will cancel? It will cancel because you are subtracting equation 2 minus equation 1. So AR it will be cancelled. AR square it will be cancelled. All the terms will be cancelled except this A and A to the power RN. So basically it will be cancelled, it will be cancelled, it will be cancelled, but these two will remain, right? So Sn into R, Sn into R minus 1, I am taking the common, and then A R to the power n minus A, that is equals to A into R to the power n minus 1. So Sn will be equals to A into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. This will be one where r mod r is, here it is mod r greater than, this equation is for mod r greater than 1. And another one will be Sn equals to a into 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r. In that case, you will do 1 minus 2, equation 1 minus 2, right? 1 minus r. That means where basically it is mod r less than 1. So these two are the equations for to find out the summation of a GP series. Either Sn equals to a into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1, or Sn equals to a into 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r. Okay, then I will do few examples. Okay, see this problem. Find the first 51 terms, find the sum, find the sum of first 51 terms of an AP series whose second and third terms are 14 and 18 respectively. So what is the question? Question is you need to find out is 51 terms, first 51 terms. So what is 51? Is 51 equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You know the n, but you don't know a and d values. So it will be 51 by 2 into 2a plus 51 minus 1 means 50. 2a plus 50 into d, that means 51 into by 2 into 2, I am taking common, a plus 25d. So 51 into a plus 25d. That is what you need to find out. But you don't know what is the value of a and d. That we will find out from the given condition. What is the condition? Second term. So you know the nth term, what is the formula? Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d for AP. So T2, second term, T2 equals to, let's say assume the first term is a and the common difference is d. A plus 2 minus 1 into d equals to, what is the second term? 14. Therefore, a plus d equals to 14. This is equation number 1. What is the second equation? Second condition is T3. T3 equals to a plus 3 minus 1 into d equals to, T3 is 18. So a plus 2d equals to 18. This is equation number 2. Right? So equation 1 is a plus d equals to 14. Equation 2 is a plus 2d equals to 18. Now you just do 2 minus 1. Equation 2 minus 1 equals to a plus 2d minus a minus d equals to 18 minus 14. So that means, or a and a cancel, So D equals to 4. Now you just replace the value of D here. 51 into, and also A value, you need to find out A. What is A? A is, so therefore, if D equals to 4, what is the value of A? If I replace here, A plus 2D equals to 18. So, or A equals to 18 minus 2D equals to 18 minus 2 into 4 equals to 10. So, A equals to 10, A equals to 10, D equals to 4. Now, what you have found out here? 51 into A plus 25D. So, A equals to 10 plus 25 into 4, 100. 25 into 4. So, 110. 51 into 110. That is 5610. So first 51 terms, the summation is S51 equals to 5610. So S51 equals to 5610. That is the answer. Got it? I have already explained this kind of problem in my earlier video where A and D is not directly given, but the nth term is given. So if you have two unknowns, for two equations you can find out two unknowns. So that's how you are solving the values of A and D, right? Okay. Second problem. If the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus 2 to the power n minus 1 is 255, find the value of n. So sum of 1 plus 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube means it's a GP series because the common ratio is 2. 1 into 2, common ratio 2 by 1 is 2, 2 square by 2 is 2, 2 cube by 2 square is 2, right? So it's a GP series where the common ratio is 2. That means your first term is given, your common ratio is given, and the summation is given. You need to find out for how many number of terms of this GP series summation is 255, right? Simple, very simple. Now, what is the formula? Formula is Sn. So, what is the R value? R value equals to 2. A equals to 1. So, if R equals to 2, that means mod R that is greater than 1. Mod R greater than 1. So, therefore, which formula we will use? We will use R minus 1. Mod R greater than 1, right? That means A into R to the power n minus 1 by R minus 1. This formula we will use. Not 1 minus or 1 minus R to the power n. Because our mod R is greater than 1, right? So now, what is given? A value is given 1. That is 1 into R to the power n. R is 2. 2 to the power n minus 1 by R minus 1 means 2 minus 1. That is equals to 255. Right? Or 255 equals to 2 to the power n minus 1. Therefore, 2 to the power n equals to 255 plus 1, that is 256. So now how you will find the value of n, because n is in the power, that you need to remember. To find out the value of variable which is in the power or the exponent, in that case you need to make the base equal, right? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32, 32 to the 164, 32 to the 64. Sorry. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32, 32 to the 64, 64 to the 128, 128 to the 256. That means how many 2's are there? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 2 to the power 8. That means 2 to the power n equals to 2 to the power 8. Now your base is equal to 2. That means n equals to 8. So total number of terms for what the summation is 255, n equals to 8. Got it? So I believe the concept is clear. Then you can solve any problem if you just apply your common sense and you remember the formula, right? So I will try to make another video where I will cover very few important examples or very bit off the track kind of examples, both for AP and GP, but that's later on, right? But if you understand the concept of the summation both for AP and GP, then you can do any kind of problem related to summation and the nth term. So if you like this video, please click on the like button. And if you want to have this kind of video again and again, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.